So, coming to you from Portland, Maine today. It's a 1996 Volvo 850 four-door sedan, non-turbo, and there's some mixed videos on removing the alternator is ultimately what my project is. But I thought it would be easier than it was just to remove the bracket first and then reach down and unbolt the alternator. So I just want to clarify something here that might help folks out. There's literally 3 bolts if you want to go this route and only take off the bracket. There's one there on the top, basically where it mounts to the alternator, right there. So those are relatively easy. The tricky part was it kind of caught me off that I didn't realize at the very bottom of the bracket there's actually a bolt that threads into the back of the idler pulley. Not that idler pulley is kind of like a long metal piece, you can see. Sorry about the video here, but anyway, that's what you need to know though, is that one I was able to rock it back and forth. I thought just the 2 bolts would do it, but this is underneath the alternator. It's a pain in the butt. You have to kind of reach underneath it, literally slide your hand in, and once you pull that and the top 2 on the alternator, like I said, sometimes a video is worth 100 words. So basically 3 bolts, that's it. I did take off the idler. I guess you could do this without it. The idler went right here. I'm kind of cameraing here, hacking it, but basically, so those 2 basic bolts are easy, but probably didn't need to take that off. I did just to make it easier, plus I wasn't sure, so those there. So hopefully some of this video, like I said, you get it. Those 2, and this is sitting up like this. This is obviously on an angle now, but when it's sitting up, you can see where the mounts are. And then that tricky one for me was at the bottom. I didn't realize. I wasted a lot of time. I just thought it was stuck. Once you do get those 3 out, you can rock it back and forth and it will lift right up. And then the alternator can be unbolted down below. Alright, so good luck. Maybe this helps. One good note, Robert DIY is, I'm sure if you have a Volvo, you've seen his videos. It's good to know that all of the bolt heads are literally 12 millimeter and the nut side is 13 millimeter. As you throw in different, because there's several bolts, and all said and done is like 6 or 7 bolts. So 12 millimeter on the heads, 13 on the nuts, and they're all standard. Same for that applies to all the bolts. And I thought that was helpful because you're going from left to right, head versus nut removal. But anyway, good luck.